Mostly that one of the reasons why you can see duplicates now is there was a problem that made dealing with duplicates a royal pain in the
Now,
so that was fixed, and part of the fix is we gave you that duplicate filter so that the duplicates no longer make it a pain and a half to be able to import those users. So this, according to Kevin, is a big improvement over what was previous to 226 as far as the distributor update and its usability to you guys. So thanks for Gaby for walking me through that so that I could understand it, so that I could get it fixed.
Thank you. And I owe you several snacks.
Great. Sandy, what about you? Anything from you before we leave?
No, I just, as we start experiencing the reality of this rollout, we are going to assess if any issues come up and try to address them, you know, full on, and make sure this is not too painful for everybody. So we are going to keep monitoring and stay in touch and keep talking about the type of calls that Gaby's getting and the type of experiences you're all having.
And please, please, if you have an error, don't wait a month to call me. A lot of calls like that, which easily be solved in seconds. And, you know, please keep in mind that there's actually 2 agents. It's myself and a gentleman named Daniel. You'll be hearing more of him, especially around June. I will actually be away on maternity leave. I'm having a baby girl in July, but I'm trying to make sure we're all up to par. And call me as many times as you need to, even if it's about the same thing every day. Feel comfortable enough that I give you that capability. Don't feel embarrassed. It could be any little thing that you're calling me about. This, even if it's every day, multiple times a day, I don't mind at all. I'd rather have you go over everything with me and feel less frustration than say, okay, I'm going to call Gaby in a month. So thank you very much also for supporting me and Daniel and Sandy Chrisman and Daniel Howard.
I was going to say, Daniel is not me. I work on the IT side. I help with the installs. I get occasionally put on loan to help Gaby, and occasionally I end up calling some of the field people when Gaby gets stumped during these transitions. But I'm also very much involved in all the new updates that you're experiencing over this weekend. There's future ones. And so I will fade into the background to continue working on bringing you guys new stuff.
you hope so.
That's a wish. Okay,
Well,
Kevin.
I'd like to add the SBOSS team on the SHAKLEE side has been really amazing in working with the field and getting these updates to the program together for us so that we're able to continue to use SBOSS as a valuable business tool. We literally run our service center on it, and as you might tell from my background, we do a fair amount of business through our service center here, and without it, we would be in a world of hurt. We pay our own bonus checks. It's essential to do that because what SHAKLEE sees isn't necessarily what is sold through our service center as well as to a distributor that came in or a business builder that came in and bought something who needs to be bonus that gets added together in SBOSS. SHAKLEE doesn't see that, so they can't do our bonuses for us. There's a lot of really critical things that we use SBOSS for on a daily basis that unfortunately SHAKLEE can't offer us in any other format. So it's really, really been awesome to work with this team to make sure that our needs are getting met in the system and that we can keep our reporting and functionality, even if some things we have to do backwards from the way that we did it before, still get it done. It didn't go away. So that's really amazing. And I want to say from the field to corporate, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for the hard work that you've put into keeping SBOSS working and updated for us.
Well,
Absolutely.
and to that point, I have to point out this documentation that you put together. I know how much work that was, and it was significant. And I think that, Kathy spoke to the quality and appropriateness of it, but the effort is really impressive, and I want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
For me, it's easy because we use this every day. So because, people like Shirley, who's amazing and does those webinars and training and things, the reason why we can do that is because we touch it every day. We live with this program in our business, like literally live and breathe. SBOSS every day.
Yeah.
So
That weekend it was off. It was like, wow.
yeah, we were crying. We're doing handwritten.
All going on here too.
I know Kevin and Shirley have done a lot to educate me on the user side of SBOSS, because I can tell you I'm nowhere close to being any kind of user of SBOSS. I may know a lot of the magic that's going on behind it, but it doesn't mean I know all the user functionality. And getting that education has helped me provide the changes that benefit you all the best.
And they've been open to communicating with us about it and finding a way to meet our needs, and have met our needs to the best of their ability. And with this huge change, we really have got the best solution we possibly could have come up with in all of this. So yes, I understand that it's a little bit harder to place an order, but we're still able to get all that information. I get that we can't do a dropship company pay, but we can still record all that information. We can still generate invoices. We can still do all the functionality that we did before. We have to learn a new way to do it, but we can still do it. And that's amazing. Thank you so much.
And on top of that, we got 6 or 7 extras that we didn't even ask for. So that was pretty good.
Don't let the cat out of the bag.
Before we leave, I think Kathy Keating deserves a round of applause too. She has been amazing at keeping all of this flowing and being responsive quickly. I think that's, so Kathy, we love you. Thank you.